Hello, students. Hello, Patrick, Rosaline, Finton, Anton, Juliet, Rebecca, George Bernard, and Portia. And welcome to This is the Community video. I'm Professor Rita Roy, and this is a picture of me looking awesome. And in this video, there's 3 ways that we will build and foster community in our online technical theater classroom. And that uses the technologies of Zoom, Trello, Google Slides. And I'll go into a little detail about each of these. First one, Zoom. And here's a picture of one of our classes that we had on Zoom in the past. This is a great way for us to meet and go around and check in, what I call the check-in circle. And you can have your camera on or off for this. I choose that if you have your camera off, if you can just have a picture there that represents you. Okay, Trello, this is how we're going to use for communication. So a communication board, we can use Trello. We can use other communication boards. I'm open to a choice for you if you choose a different type of communication board like Padlet, or if you'd like to use the Blackboard discussion board. I like you to have a choice in what we use. This is just an example here of how Trello works on a play that we did called A Man of No Importance. And I just gave you a couple of examples up here of ways you can communicate. This next part here, the collaborative creation, uses Google Slides. This is the main objective of our course. We're going to create a slide deck. This is an example image here that was created by a production team from a few semesters ago. And you are going to use the slide deck as a way to illustrate your designs and to collaborate with each other. This is a slide across, so it starts with the beginning. It's got music on here. We get to say, the title of the show and pick fonts from there. And then going through each scene, scenes have sound effects, video effects. Let's go back here. This video effect. I'm going to play it for you. This was the special effect designed by Trevor. And then each of the scenes, again, continue on with, the audio person can put the audio design along with the prop person putting props. So that collaborative creation, this is going to be a main part of our community building. And it's why it's important for us to communicate so that we can get this done. And we're going to build our own. So you'll see we'll have one slide for each scene and so on. Next up, we are going to talk about 3 icebreaker activities that we will engage in this semester using the Flipgrid as one of the technologies, and we're going to do some drawing warm-ups and this give us a tour activity, which is always really fun. These are our 3 icebreaker activities. We'll do things like this throughout the semester. I'm going to go into some detail here on Flipgrid. So this is what it looks like. Flipgrid gets embedded into our Blackboard course, and you would go into here, and once you've signed in and scroll down, you can see other people's Flipgrid submissions, and you click that button there, the red circle for recording a response, and you answer any question. This example here is a play response. So you watch a play and then you talk about it. Okay, here for drawing warm-ups. This is an example of people who draw on the computer using Paintbrush or other drawing applications that you might have. I might just ask you to draw a picture of yourself learning or draw your favorite tool. This one was trying to draw a saw, a circular saw, which I definitely see that in the drawing. So even if you're not so good at drawing with a pen and paper, you can always draw right there on your computer and submit that for icebreakers. Give us a tour of something. So here's my example. This is a tour of the chapel building. I can ask you to show us any anything you want to show us. You can show us your pets. Sometimes you can show your learning space. You can show your art space. But don't forget to include yourself either. We want to see you in that space. That's part of how we're going to build community and share our ideas with each other in a comfortable, safe online setting. So, yeah, this is on Wheaton College campus, and this was an organist playing in the chapel. So, using this technology, we can achieve meaningful engagement in our online technical theater classroom. And I hope you enjoyed those examples. Now for my reflections. This course has been awesome for me. I've learned a lot. The most important thing, which is number one, is designing meaningful activities. I ask myself these questions. I save this screenshot here for my desktop so I can always be checking on whether my learning activity is meaningful and engaging. My second reflection is about collaborating with other teachers. This class is a great example of us being able to work with each other and comment on each other's work. I'd also like to say how much I've enjoyed working with Kristen, and I even borrowed one of her icebreakers this semester. The Give Us a Tour of Something icebreaker was adopted by her. Another thing I like to do is check in with the industry standard and make sure that things I'm doing online align with what the industry is doing hands-on. The last reflection I'd like to share is on rating and reviewing technology. I had used Trello in the past. However, I didn't even remember what it was really called. I thought it was called Crello, and I guess I keep misassociating that name. But Trello was something I'd used in the past as a practical application. So I'm happy to use it again, but with the idea of voice and choice, I'm also open to the students recommending other types of communication applications, even if it's as simple as something like Facebook. And then there's Google Slides. Google Slides also has been used in the past with my work and practical applications, and I really like the ability that everybody gets to sign in and you can see each other working and you can see the little icon and on which slide that person is working on. The last thing, though, that I'll say about Google Slides is to not overuse it. I did learn that lesson. I thought I could put more than one activity into a slide deck for students, but that was one of the feedback that I got this semester that I really wanted to apply and simplify was the number of slides in my slide deck and keep it consistent with just one activity that students are co-designing and collaborating on, and not to overuse it in too many activities at the same time in the same semester. Thank you.